Ugh. Alright. Right. Finally. Yeah, it just stopped for a second. I don't know why.
Up ahead.
That's kind of like my, I don't know, my trope for my channel. Like how Frozen's got like the whole like, what's it? He's got the whole like ice thing because he's frozen. Crimson's got like, you know, stuff for lions and him being the tribal chief. Obviously, mine's to do with Batman. So I throw Batman up there because it's like, oh, it's me playing said game or going to play said game.
That's the way to do it.
Three, 4, 3, 7, 8. See if your homie remembers that. Okay, your homie, do you remember that code? What's the code? 3, 43, 78. Nice. Yep. Do 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 do. Let me go up first, because I'm more important.
Get up here.
Of course.
Holy shit. We actually made it.
Yeah.
Which way we going, Tess?
There we go. Got to save the ammo.
All right.
Those look more like the ones that bit me. They still have their faces.
They're recently infected. The soldiers must have just turned.
Which means there's more in the area. We gotta go. Climb on up. What? I don't hear anything.
Okay, double time.
I know.
Get inside, let's go.
You got something on your shoe. Gross.
Okay, how do we get out of this place?
Let's find out. So Marlene thinks you're immune?
Well, that's what she believes.
Well, how were you bitten? I mean, you must have been somewhere you shouldn't to find an infected in the zone.
Yeah, I was in this.
Let's
military
upgrade
base
this.
Sneak out?
and, you know, explore the city. I was in the mall when I ran into infected.
Up
That
the
place is
capacity
completely
or the
off limits.
fire rate?
How the hell did you get in there?
Fire rate.
I had my ways. Anyways, one of those, what you guys call runners, bit me, and that was that.
I
Do
see.
both.
Were you with Marlene when you were bitten?
No. I went to her for help afterwards.
Knowing her, I'm surprised she didn't shoot you.
She almost did. Hope she's all right.
I told you. She's gonna be fine.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Give me the loot.
Ah, shit. Sorry, that was me.
Tess.
Let's create a shiv.
All right, watch your head.
Go on, Joe. Put your foot down.
I'm alive. I'll make my way around.
Look, they're here!
Tess?
Run!
Tess?
Bruh! Oh no, I forgot that you can't fight them back. Whoopsies. A little too late for that. Yeah, I forgot you can't fight You can't hit the clickers because they'll just kill you. I won't do it. No! Why were you following me? I thought they wouldn't follow you. Oh, you gotta take them all out then. I can shiv you. Oh, tough. There we go. Right.
I'm fine. Guys, get in here! The girl!
It should be all of them.
I was too damn close.
We gotta find a way across.
Stand back. Now watch your step as you're going out, because it's going to be a little... So is that everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out. But man, you can't deny that view.
Come on, this way. Hey, let's pick it up. Look, we're almost done. Stay focused.
Yes, ma'am.
right around this corner. Come on.
Let's keep moving, kid. Look at this. There we go. Home stretch, Tess.
Just so it's out there, I can't swim.
Look, it looks like it's shallow on the right side.
I'm glad Marlene hired you guys.
What do you mean?
I know you guys are being paid for this, but trying to save face.
Yeah, sure thing. No. No, no, no.
What happens now?
What are you doing, Tess?
Maybe they had a map or something to tell us where they were going.
How far are we gonna take
As
this?
far as it needs to go. Where was this lab of theirs?
Oh, she never said. She only mentioned that it was someplace out west.
What are we doing here? This is not us.
What do you know about us? About me?
I know that you are smarter than this.
Really? Guess what? We're shitty people, Joel. It's been that way for a long time.
No, we are survivors.
This is our chance.
It is over, Tess! Now, we tried. Let's just go home.
I'm not going anywhere. This is my last stop.
What?
Our luck had to run out sooner or later.
You going on?
No, don't! Don't touch me.
Holy shit. She's infected.
Joel,
Let me see.
I didn't mean for
Show it to me. Oh, Christ.
Oops, right? Give me your arm. This was 3 weeks. I was bitten an hour ago, and it's already worse. This is fucking real, Joel. You've got to get this girl to Tommy's. He used to run with this crew. He'll know where to go.
No. That was your crusade. I am not doing that.
Yes, you are. Look. There's enough here that you have to feel some sort of obligation to me, so you get her to Tommy's. They're here.
Damn it.
I can buy you some time, but you have to run.
You want us to just leave you here?
Yes.
There is no way that...
I will not turn into one of those things. Come on. Make this easy for me.
I can find...
No, just go! Just fucking go.
Ellie,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this.
get a move on.
We know you're in there. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands up.
What the fuck? I can't believe we did that.
Stop.
We just left her to die.
Stop. You stay close to me. We have to move. Just keep pushing forward.
Target neutralized. She took out 2 of my men.
I'm trying to focus on the game.
Copy that. You, take out the door. You, with me. Yes, sir.
Well, nah, mother ducker. Yeah, keep up that energy when we play Fortnite later. Keep up that energy. Oh, yeah. Well, you suck.
What do we do?
She's got a rifle.
Joel?
I got this.
I know.
Stay with me. Come on.
Yup.
See that over there?
Show yourself.
Fucking hell! I know you heard that. Yeah, I heard it too. Eyes peeled.
Got you surrounded. Make it easy on yourself.
He just ducked off.
They ran in the offices. Don't let them cut through.
Come on. All right, come on, Ellie.
What are we doing? Joel, how are we gonna get out of here?
All right, we're gonna go through that hall. Stay down. I don't know how many more there are.
Let me add him back. The folk.
They still haven't found the last two. I heard one of them was a kid. Doesn't matter, but they got a bunch of our guys. Jeez. Well, hey, after today, it's all Firefly bullshit will be behind us. Do that, brother. Fuck! Open fire!
Who's on the poo-poo internet now? You suck, yeah, jackass.
Copy!
So I've only got one bullet left. He had no ammo. Oh no. Don't know, like.
There's the exit.
I see it.
Sounds run. I'm injured, got barely any health, and no ammo.
They're following us.
Damn it.
There's a soldier over there.
Hold your position and wait for reinforcements. Copy that.
How the hell are you breathing in this stuff?
I wasn't lying to you.
Did you spot him? No. The place is empty.
Not much.
I didn't see anything. Search the area.
Oh wait, I've got a revolver.
Here before any clickers show up.
Hey, I can't swim.
Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Ellie?
Yeah, because that's it's shorts. Well, where?
Hey, look, it still works.
Get on.
Really?
Ellie.
Okay. Be careful.
I got you. Let's get out of here.
Yep. Nope.
Hey, look, about Tess. I don't even know what
Here's how this thing's gonna play out. You don't bring up Tess. Ever. Matter of fact, we just keep our histories to ourselves. Secondly, don't tell anybody about your condition. They think you're crazy, they'll try to kill you. And lastly, you do what I say when I say it. We clear?
Sure.
Repeat it.
What you say goes.
Good. Now there's a town a few miles north of here. There's a fella there that owes me some favors. Good chance he could get us a car.
Okay.
Let's get a move on. Now, there we go. Yeah, it'll be faster to go through here.
Oh, I got full health again. Hell, boy.
I've never seen anything like this, that's all.
You mean the woods?
Yeah. Never walked in the woods. It's kind of cool. Why don't you just take me back to Marlene?
She was up to the task. Why'd she drop you off on us?
Well, maybe she's better now.
Kid, I don't mean to upset you, but your friend's chances of survival weren't too high to begin with.
She's a lot tougher than you think.
It don't matter. Because I doubt I can get either one of us back into the city in one piece.
Whoa, look.
Trust me. I wish there was some other option. Here we go. Down here. Just watch your step. It's a good drop. Stay back.
Give me the loot. Well, where? How about you give me the loot? How about that?
Through here. Are you all right?
I'm trying to learn how to whistle.
You don't know how to whistle.
Well, does it sound like I know how to whistle?
Right. Let's craft a molly. We need a molly. Could do with some more ammo, to be honest. Alright.
Stand from the other side.
Here, boost me up.
Yeah, the game that's banned in Red Dead 2, you homie.
No, that's not such a good idea.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't boost you up.
And this guy
Almost certainly
beats
I can.
Arthur's ass.
All right. Give me your foot. Now, just open it. Nothing else.
Sure thing.
Careful.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Ta-da!
Good job.
So let's say we get a car from this buddy of yours. Then what?
Well, then we go find Tommy.
Marlene said he's your brother?
And more important, he was a Firefly. He know where to take you.
Okay.
He lives far from here, which is why we need a car.
Yo, homie. So, you know how your favorite game is Red Dead, yeah? You know how your favorite game is Red Dead 2? And it is, though.
Jesus!
Whoa, Nelly.
What's your favorite game, man?
What the hell was that?
That would be
No, you're
one of
boring.
Bill's traps.
Your friend a bit paranoid, maybe?
That's putting it lightly. I reckon he is.
I saw that short. It's just, Kai Cenat, who's a very popular streamer. He streamed the Arkham games and brought a lot of traction to the Arkham games. And his favorite game is Arkham Origins. And what did else he say? And the official DC YouTube channel has been posting Arkham Origins clips, which means they at least remember it exists.
Let me use that. I'm a pretty good shot with that thing.
That's called
Don't
Arkham
just leave
Shadows.
This kind of stuff to me.
Well, we could both be armed. Cover each other.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but it's a sequel. Is that a short you're playing, or is that an actual?
Here, we can actually use this.
Or is that an actual video? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he does bring up a good point. Kai Cenat's one of the biggest streamers ever. And even WB helped fund the setups that Kai Cenat was in, because he likes to make like themed setups for the game he plays. So he did like Red Dead, Elden Ring, Minecraft, and then obviously he did the Arkham games. So, I mean, yeah, I do see his point. If it's possible, and this is probably the most possible time we could get one.
Shit.
Because of that fact, but I don't know who would make it, because I don't think it'll be Rocksteady. And WB Montreal is apparently done with DC for now. Well, I don't,
Now listen.
yeah, I don't blame Montreal. I mean, they tried making a Flash game, and I'm like, nah, film did bad, game would do bad.
You let me do the talking.
Cancel that one game, nah, would do bad.
I understand.
You gotta be clear on this. You don't take too kindly to strangers.
All right.
Yeah.
See that wire? Stay underneath it, okay?
Only the peak,
You'll be fine.
only the peak will survive.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I wake up one precious morning on a Saturday, have my breakfast, you know, be chilling after a great start, and then if I find out that there was an Arkham game in the works and they cancelled it,
Those things are kind of awesome.
I'm switching to Marvel. Cause at least they pump out games.
Well, just stay close. Come on.
I just want something.
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
What just happened?
Well, I wouldn't be mad if it's not in that universe.
There. That fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
It's not gonna. It's not gonna happen. I see. I can just imagine it being too good to be true. I don't think they will go back. Like they've never gone backwards. Like canonically wise, I don't see them going
Joel!
to the prequel era.
Shit, here
So they would only move forward, and I don't know. I think, although it might not be as big as a problem for us, they might be too scared to try and do anything with this Batman because Kevin's not around anymore. So like, they'll be like, oh, we need to like watch it. It'll probably, I heard they're making 2 projects. I heard that on the short term, we are getting an Asylum remake, and then on the long term, we'll be getting a new proper Arkham game. That's what I heard. What's up, Cool Lizard?
Just tend to the rope.
Well, you can just take voice lines. Like, you can be surprised of how little they could do in a remake and still class it as a remake. Like, they can just redo the models and they will count that. Because a remake is making the game from the ground up. So if they just do it 1-to-1
Anytime, Ellie.
with new, you know, models, new like assets, and then just class that, they'll class that as a remake. That might not be actually new. That is a remake. A remaster is only upping the graphics, not actually changing the models.
Just hurry. Hey, over here. Ellie, they're getting close. Hell off, you son of a bitch. Hey, over here.
A remaster is a graphical upgrade. A remake is building it from the ground up. If they make brand new models, make the map, you know, with new assets, that technically class as a remake, because they are remaking the game. If they just took the old game and just upped the graphics to new gen, that's a remaster. Which obviously is what Return to Arkham was. I mean, we might get new content, but I don't see how they can do that, because I don't see them using the old voice cast like Kevin and that from the original game on top of making content using the Origins cast. I don't see it. They either use the Origins cast for the entire remake, or we don't get anything like new, like story-wise.
Ellie, stay back. Stay back. Don't fuck with me.
I mean, I think we might hear about it next year, at the earliest.
Alright, come on, we're almost there, follow me.
I was on to Frozen about that. I said that we could probably hear it early as the Game of the Year awards next year.
To the truck! Alright,
Move, Ellie, move.
Let me in.
That was close. Thanks for the heroics and all. Ellie. Hey, what are you... Joel?
Bill.
What are you doing?
Bill.
Let me go.
Turn around and get on your knees. Just calm down a second.
turn around
All right.
and get on your knees. Don't test me. Just
Take it easy.
any bites.
Oh,
Anything sprouting?
Because remaking a game is pretty much the equivalent of making a brand new game with how much you need to do. And if they need to make money on the short term, they would just make one.
You come into my house.
Because making a remake takes a lot more time and effort to do than a
Who the fuck
remaster.
is this punk and what's she doing here?
I am none of your goddamn business.
So,
You're here because you owe Joel some favors.
if we do get a City remake, they'll be separate. And then probably we'll get them as a collection later down the road. If they really want to milk their money.
Joel needs a car. Well, if I had one that works, which I sure as hell don't, what makes you think I'd just give it to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, Joel. Go ahead. Take my car. Take all my food, too, while you're at it.
By the looks of it, you could lose some of that food.
You listen to me, you little shit.
No, fuck you. You handcuffed
I
me.
need you to shut up. All right?
Whatever favors you think I owe you ain't worth that much.
Actually, Bill, they are.
Well, it don't matter because I don't have a car that works.
But there is one in this town.
Parts. There are parts in this town.
Meaning that you could fix one up.
All right. If I'm gonna do this, there's some gear I'm gonna need.
All right.
It's on the other side of town. Now you help me go gather it, and maybe I can put something together that runs.
You homie.
But after this, I owe you nothing.
That's
Full
fine.
stick.
A couple days from now, we'll probably be dead anyway.
Good. Follow me.
Yep.
Whole goddamn town's booby trapped. Best stay right on my ass.
Can't miss it.
Knock it off.
All right. Whatever supplies you may want or need, I suggest you grab them.
Hey, thank you. Ellie, take a look around, see if there's anything we can use.
Alrighty.
I don't think I've got my Pi audio shared, so... Do 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 do. Well, I can't say it now. I can't even be in on the joke. 'Cause I can't say it. You are the joke.
You know how to play this?
Yeah. Pretty badly, yeah.
I always wanted to learn.
Hey, Bobby Fischer! Don't touch anything on that board.
Bobby, what?
Just let it go.
Found everything you need?
We're good.
No. Wait.
All right, Ellie, come on.
So guys, how does it feel that Fortnite's gonna give us a Superman game before WB does?
Up the stairs. Let's move it.
Just stay with me.
Can't believe you agreed to this bullshit, Bill. What you should have done was just left him back there.
You weren't kidding about it.
Yeah,
What
he's
kind of
one the
trouble are
king.
you in? Where the hell's Tess?
It's just a job. Simple
Like
job.
when Superman's mythic drops, you're gonna be able to fly like Superman, shoot lasers like Superman. You're gonna be able to punch as hard as Superman.
Oh, you know, I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, you see in the trailer, he's like launching
Where we
cars
going, Bill?
from his punch.
I had the safe house.
Go inside.
Because why not? You want to feel like Superman? There you go.
So, you didn't answer my question about Tess.
That's got a point.
The two of you were inseparable.
She's busy.
Sure, you're busy. Sounds to me like there might be trouble in paradise.
Yeah, something like that.
Do, 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 do. No.
So, why don't you fix one of these cars?
Oh my God, you're a genius. I mean, the whole time, why on earth hadn't I thought about fixing one of these cars?
Okay, don't be a dick.
Their tires are rotted and their batteries are dead.
You done?
Can't even begin to think what the inside of the engine block looked like. Only one's making. Damn it! Lock and load. All right. You gotta check the barricades again. You neglect the simple shit, and now you're paying for it. You know what that means? Taking all the supplies from the warehouse.
Okay, now he's talking to himself.
Then it'll take
Bill?
Joel this way. And up we go.
What if I just secretly turn on the party audio? I would just secretly turn it on, so mid conversation you'd be talking about it, and then
As bad as those things are, at least they're predictable. The normal people that scare me.
oh yes you did.
People should understand that.
What does that mean?
Nothing. You sure that gate's gonna hold him?
Well, I locked it. I don't have a key. Get down here. Well, here we are.
Haha.
You don't touch anything. And
You
close
don't
the
get to
door.
enjoy Fortnite later.
Let's gear up.
Haha.
What? I need a gun.
Haha.
Joel, I can handle myself.
No. Just stay here.
It's the last thing he is.
It's fine. Just wait around for you two to get me killed.
Well, this goes on record as the worst fucking job you've ever taken.
It's up there.
How in the hell is Tess okay with this suicide mission?
Actually, her idea.
Really? Well, the broad's not as smart as I thought she was. What? Seriously, you gotta take that kid back to where you found her.
Fortnite for show.
And send her packing. Let her find her own way. Look, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. A partner. Somebody I had to look after. And in this world, that sort of shit's good for one thing. Getting you killed.
You were playing Battlefront last night,
Wising the
no?
fuck up. And I realize it's gotta be just me.
Bill, it ain't like that. It's
Bullshit. It is just like that. Hey! What'd I say to you when we walked down the steps? What'd I say?
Just fixing your stupid pile.
Don't touch.
Ah.
God damn it. You keep babysitting long enough and eventually...
Yeah, I would have joined, but I was
please just get on.
dual streaming with Frozen last night.
Here. Let's get on with it.
Was it? Yeah, because I wanted to kickstart the Last of Us playthrough. Then I was gonna stream the new season.
New toy.
And then, coincidentally, I hear that Frozen was getting on to do it. I was like, eh. And then I got asked to join, so I was like, okay, I'll join.
Nail bomb. You gotta be really careful. This thing blows. It shreds anybody standing there.
What was funny is that we played,
Pretty good, huh?
I don't know if you know that it's called Go Goated.
All right,
And we was all versing each other. It was actually him and Turs versus me, and I was mopping the floor with both of them. Frozen was trying to like, yo, I got this strategy, we've got place the stairs. Bang, sniped in the head. Next! Nah, there was both of them versus me. Oh, really? That's actually interesting.
The hell are we doing with them?
Well, everybody
That
leaks this military
the
care-
non-YouTuber
I assume they're out looking for supplies.
is down.
You'd be amazed at the shit that they overlook. Anyway, A few months back, they were rolling through and they get overrun by this horde of infected. They were all over the truck. It
I
plows up
can't
the side
answer
of the
that.
high school. Still sitting there with a battery in it.
So we take that battery and we put it in another car.
Time to
The whip
sack
is
up.
damaged. Actually, might work.
So what is Frozen? What is he not on board? I know he was 50-50, but I don't know if he kind of elaborated on his decision.
Ellie, come on.
Look, there's a school.
All right.
Ready?
Guess we'll find out.
I've got you up on my phone.
Past this gate, it's all new territory to me.
I'm on it.
Hey, you guys hear that?
Somebody gonna get hurt real bad. And it's me. Motherfucker went around it. I need cover. Give me my shotgun. Give me my shotgun. Thank you. See, it's Crimson Team Jolie, or is it Team Arthur Poogan? Yeah. 100%. Oh, got the combo.
I think that's it.
Hold up. I got a key for that gate. I suggest we move quietly.
Here, I've got an interesting question for you. I'm gonna tell you three. I'm gonna tell you three games, and One game you can only play once. One game you can consistently play indefinitely, you know, forever. And one game you are not allowed to play. Lego Batman 4, Injustice 3, and a new Arkham game.
Easy, easy.
Play once, play forever, never play. Never play Injustice 3, okay. I thought you was gonna do Injustice and Lego Batman the other way around. I knew that you was gonna play Arkham Forever. I thought you was more of an Injustice guy than a Lego Batman guy. So I thought you was gonna say Injustice 3 because I thought you would be more interested in Injustice 3 than something like Lego Batman 4. Because Lego Batman 4 can mean anything, right? That could be like another Justice League like game rather than with Injustice 3 you kind of know what you're getting. What if I give you more context? Maybe this would change your answer.
I see him.
Okay. Lego Batman 4 is a true Batman story with Batman and Robin that gives you the vibes of Lego Batman 1, but with more nowadays mechanics from the Lego games. You will also be able to have 2-player online co-op. That's your context for Lego Batman 4. Injustice 3 it's a sequel to Injustice 2 and it takes canon of the Superman ending. It brings back obviously all the mechanics, you know, the base roster, and then obviously DLCs, so that's your Injustice 3. Arkham is also a sequel game that takes place after Suicide Squad. This is what's going to change your answer. It takes place 10 to 15 years after, and it's in the Batman Beyond era. It brings back the Arkham free flow combat. Everything that we remember is just in the story of Batman Beyond. Does your answer remain the same? Yeah. Here's a question. Okay, and I've got an answer for that. And I've got a very good answer for that. The prologue mission, you play as Bruce Wayne Batman. And in the prologue, he realizes that he's too old to play Batman, and he's forced to pull, like in this show, he is forced to pull a gun on a criminal because he realizes he's too slow and too old to be Batman. So then he realizes he has to retire and find a worthy successor. That's your opening to the Batman Beyond game. It's with Bruce Wayne Batman, who is too old to be Batman. And it'll put, yeah, Terry McGinnis. Not whoever thought Damian Wayne was a good idea. Shut up. That was a bad idea. But yeah, you start off the very first mission as Bruce Wayne Batman, but for the rest of the game and for open free roam, you are Terry McGinnis Bruce Wayne. You're Terry McGinnis Batman. for the remaining run of the game in both story and in free roam. But you start off the game as Bruce Wayne to give context as to why you're not playing as Bruce Wayne anymore. Yes. It gives you the true experience and vibe of a Batman and Robin story with classic villains. It will have most of them, and even some that weren't in the original game. It will be a true story of trying to stop the villains as Batman and Robin. You will have certain cameos of superheroes like that appear, a little bit like Lego Batman 2. They will be playable in open world, but they won't have much influence on the story.
This way. It's tied on the other side.
It's like Lego Batman 2, where the most part it is Lego Batman, where it's just a Batman story. Yeah. It will have kind of mission types that are similar to the previous games, but obviously there'll be more missions, you know, that are newer to reflect the new mechanics.
Ain't seen us yet. Just stay down.
But for the most part, in terms of story, it's more going back to roots with a classic Batman story. And it'll be the first Lego Batman, or the first Lego game to allow online co-op. So you can play your story save with another person, rather than it just being stuck with couch co-op. That's your idea of what Lego Batman 4 is.
How far is it, Bill?
We're getting close now. We're gonna have to be quick about it. Go in, grab the battery, get the fuck out. I don't want to get trapped over there.
All right, I get it.
Right. I would actually. See, in theory, because obviously we are Bruce Wayne veterans, you would want to play the classic story more than Batman Beyond, because you have more of an attachment to Bruce Wayne's story. So you would want to play
On the RV and over.
the Lego Batman game more. I would probably still play the Arkham game the most, because I enjoy the gameplay the most. I feel like at first I would play the Lego Batman game more, but in long term I think I would end up playing Injustice 3 more.
Come on, Ellie.
I just see Injustice having more content and lasting longer because of its online. Fair enough. That was an interesting question.
I think we're good.
For now. God damn those things.
Next year, next year, next year, next year.
We're all fine. Let's just keep going.
Give me a hand with this.
What if it... And here's another thing. Gameplay-wise, it will borrow some stuff from the Skywalker Saga in terms of gameplay, where you have heavy attacks and stuff like that, so you can kind of like build a combo rather than just like smashing the square button and kind of hoping for the best. You build kind of a combo, and you have a kind of like an Arkham Knight. You have a gadget wheel for Batman, where like how you aim and shoot in the Skywalker games, you will aim and throw with Batman, and you'll be able to do kind of like mini Lego Riddler challenges where you have to like throw stuff, you know, and pull stuff down. Basically, Arkham, like I'd say something like Arkham Cities / Arkham Knights in Lego form. You get to, it sometimes be more. Sometimes there's more, because you can fly. You can fly around the Batwing. You can also drive around the Batboat. You can have the Batbike, the Batmobile, and you have a fully explorable Batcave, like in Lego Batman 1. Cool. I'm trying to think what might entice you for Injustice 3. Injustice 3 will bring back RPG elements where you kind of choose your own path for the story. You will also well, did you not like where it gave you the choice of like, would you be Catwoman or Harley Quinn, where it gave you like the option, or like Blue Beetle and Firestorm? Well, did you not like those options? Where it adds replayability, because it's like, oh, I wonder what the other ending was, you know?
Meet me up there and I'll drop it to you.
Don't get killed up there.
Thanks, Bill.
I prefer the story of Injustice 2 a bit more, but I prefer the character roster of the first game. Because they removed Deathstroke and gave us Deadshot. They removed, you know,
Shit, you hear that?
instead of Dick Grayson Nightwing, we had Damian Wayne Robin.
We're gonna get in quick. We're gonna get the battery. We're gonna get the hell out of here.
I mean, we had some other stuff. I mean, we had the Sinestro, Grundy. I mean, who was Grundy's replacement, like Atrocitus? I mean, that would be Sinestro that got replaced. That had the Lantern.
That's not gonna hold.
Bill, make it fast. Grab this.
Grundy, Swamp Thing.
Please tell me you're done. Tim? What? Bill, where to? Bill, where? Anywhere but here. The hall is. Come on.
I also would say the maps in Injustice 1 were a bit cooler. Like the actual arena, like you would fight in Wayne Manor, or like you remember the Arkham Asylum transitions, like arena transitions, where it's literally from the Arkham games. Like that kind of stuff you don't get in the second game. I mean, you got like what? Oh, catch the train in Metropolis. Ain't that fun? I think it was just meant to be a fun, like, reference, rather than, like, it actually having any canonical association to each other. It would be cool if they built upon that, and like, oh, like, you remember that? Is they, you know, are in the multiverse together. Yep. No, it's just the truth. I don't even know what you said, but it's the truth. Oh yeah, 100%. Here is a question. So, you get to choose one game that you would take. And it's going to be 3 games, and they all are going to be directed individually by me, your homie, and Frozen. I'm going to give you the context. Whose game would you take? Or like rank them in order of like most excited, least excited. Frozen will give you a Bat Family game. Well, Frozen's gonna be like you have to. It's more of an interpretation, leaving up for interpretation. If you know Frozen, what would his vision? He would be the director. He would be exactly. Exactly. It's because he's the director. Is his vision for that game? Okay, your homie will give you a Flash game. It would give you a Flash game. I would give you a... And I will give you a World's Finest game.
There's a way through.
Yep.
Get past those guys.
So picture the visions. Picture what the game could be, like in terms of concept. Then picture what it could be based off of who is directing it, like their vision. That's the point. That's the point.
Still want to keep going? Go then.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a path.
It'll be like AC Shadows. There'll be a canon run, and there'll be a fully dedicated individual run if you want to choose to be said character. But there'll be a canon route to who you pick. So it will advise you to be said character, but you're not obligated to be said character. And it'll be open world. Yes. Yes. But however, because and here's the problem. And I'm just saying it just to spice things up a bit. I'm not allowed to use free flow. Yeah. It is not part of the Arkham universe. Yeah. Because it's in a separate, it's a separate franchise. It will be somewhat beat 'em up. I will kind of theorize what Frozen's would be for you. His would be a, and again, mine would be single player. Mine would be single player. Mine would be single player.
That don't sound good.
Frozen's would be multiplayer. It will have DLC content. It will release both Justice League and Teen Titans members as post-launch characters.
Ellie, just stay away from it.
In a way, yes, but the game will start off with the Bat Family. Yeah. What's the name of it? It's called Bat Booty. That's what it's called. Yep.
Get up there! Can't climb these bleachers with all the infected around.
But yeah, your homies would be semi-open world, so it's more level gated. If you've ever played like a God of War game, it'll be like that, where it's somewhat open world, but you can't go everywhere. It will have fast-paced mechanics. His will have free flow. It'll be semi-open world. So if you ever played any of the newer God of War games, it's basically, yeah, it's kind of like that, where it's like it's level gated. Like you ain't got like a proper like city to explore. That's basically what you're dealing with. You get a semi-open world game with free flow combat, with obviously flash powers, and you get to fight different speedsters, you know, for the boss fights, like reverse flash, zoom, that kind of thing. Yeah, Saboteur. You will also... No, it'll be its own canon. It'll be more inspired from the comics. So, just a reminder. Frozen's will be an online multiplayer game that is centered around the Bat family, like Gotham Knights. You will actually be able, it'll be like Guardians of the Galaxy, where you actually have the Bat family assisting you in the missions. It's not like a singular Bat family members game, it's an actual Bat family game that is 4-player co-op, where you can all play together. And post-launch, it will post-launch. There's your a multiplayer Bat family game. Yeah. Your homies would be a semi-open world flash game, like I said, which will... Yeah. Your homies would be a semi-open flash game that brings back the free flow combat. And mine would be a world's finest game that has beat 'em up mechanics. Maybe we should actually ask him what his game would be.
What was up with that big guy?
Been infected for a long time. We call him
We're
bloated.
safe.
Floater. Okay, got it.
I hate to interrupt your little biology lesson, but can we get the fuck out of here, please?
He must have told.
Get on top of these bleachers.
You either said something yesterday or your homie might have said. But he was heading to work.
Let's go, people.
All right.
Here we go. All right, come on. Joel, behind you!
Oh shit!
I got it, I got it!
One.
I fucking hate those things.
Oh, I've got one.
All right,
I've got
you
one.
him. Let's go. Come on up.
Pull me up.
I've got another question. Yeah. Alright, it's the same premise, where's the three of us, but we're all doing a Batman game.
This way.
Because I'm asking you. Oh, Crimson, would you pick everyone's game or the one you be making that you want?
We're sitting ducks here.
There's another ladder over here.
So yeah, so my question, so it's again, it's the same again, where the three of us are directing a Batman game now. I'll tell you each, but I'll tell you which one we're making. Frozen. Actually, no, your homie.
So that worked out well.
Your homie will.
I'll go check out this side of the house.
Bill?
Somebody
Yeah.
had the same idea. They stole my shit.
Well, then what the hell is
Um,
plan B?
You are
Yeah,
thankful
your
to drawing
homie
breath. That was plan A,
will
B,
give
C, all the
you
way to fucking Z.
an Arkham
Furthermore,
Knight
tell
sequel.
Tess that she could take
Don't
this
you
job.
bring Tess
She
into
can
this.
shove it
This
right
has
up her
nothing to
throat.
do with...
Yep. No, we're all doing individual games. We have no responsibility for any others' games.
Frank,
Who the hell's Frank?
Yeah,
he was my partner.
yeah. So yeah, your homie would direct an Arkham Knight sequel.
He's the only idiot that would wear a shirt like that.
Frozen would.
He's got bites.
It's gonna be somewhat relevant to the art. It's gonna obviously have explanations and pick up
Reckon he didn't return.
the Arkham Knight story, but
Yes.
the actual main story itself is of your homie's vision
Well, fuck him.
for what he would like for a Batman story to be canon. Frozen will give you something a bit more goofy that kind of reminds you of Brave and the Bold.
Fucking asshole. Get out.
Brave and the Bold.
Get
Yeah.
out.
A Brave and the Bold Batman. I will make you
Battery's drained, but
a story that mirrors the Dark Knight Returns story,
The alternator will recharge the battery.
Is that your guess?
where
Wanted a plan B. This is good
where
as it
Gordon
gets.
dies and the cops are against Batman,
What do you think?
and Batman's in his like mid to late
You drive
like
me
mid to late 50s, early 60s.
That's more of my stuff.
Yeah. So
So what? You just gonna
that's what I said. If we got a Dark Knight Returns story before Batman Beyond game, that would work.
You should probably search the house. I'm sure there's more supplies.
Good idea.
Let me know when you're ready to finish this thing.
I'll give you a holler.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Put her in first.
Already did it.
Yeah.
Keep your foot on the clutch. And when we get to...
I know how to pop a clutch.
How the hell did... You know what? I don't care. Just don't fuck it up.
All right, Ellie, get ready.
Now, hit it! Hit it!
But yeah, what would be your order of preference of what game would you think would be better
Give it another go.
and or look forward to the most, like how you did before? So your homie doing an actual yes, the Brave and the Bold show. The Brave and the Bold show. Crazy Pencil Man. That one.
Good. Back to the truck.
Gotta go faster.
The Hammer of Justice. That one.
Keep pushing.
Yes. So a story.
Guys, around the
So yeah, your homie would issue an actual canon story to Arkham. Frozen will give you a new universe that is inspired by the Brave and the Bold show, and I would also give you one in a new universe that is inspired by the Dark Knight Returns story. All of them have Arkham mechanics, by the way.
Fuck my day up. You know that, Joel, huh?
Yeah, all of them have free flow. All of them can glide. Depending on the era, yeah, free roam, open world. Yes. Everything you see in Arkham, it's just that, but different story.
Let's get her to the hill.
I don't even think that's PG. Yep.
All right, Ellie, get ready. All right, Ellie, start it up.
Okay, how about this?
You hear that sound, Bill?
Yeah. Well, that means the infected hear it too.
Okay, shoot.
Go, boy!
Each or together? Okay, each. Okay. Okay.
Alright, this'll do. Stop!
Just keep her running, all right?
That girl nearly got us killed.
Okay, just a normal random arc Beyond game. Okay.
She did hold her own back there.
Okay. So.
You ain't gonna make it.
Don't give me that curveball.
Here,
What's this?
you'd be amazed.
Get that off the board.
Appreciate it. Look, Bill. Got your buddy back there. That's a tough deal.
That is like.
We square.
We're square.
That would be miles and miles below yours and Frozen's. Frozen's would be a couple notches behind you because it's Batman Beyond, and then yours would be number one. Easy. You gotta make it harder for yourself, because if you give yourself something. Oh,
Hey, what happened to sleeping?
Okay, I know it doesn't look like it, but this here is not a bad read. Only one problem.
okay,
Right there.
like how I answered when you asked me about my game, what direction are you taking for the sequel of
Where did
Shadows?
you get that?
Back at Bill's. I mean, all this stuff was just lying there.
What else did you get?
Well, they were setting up the
This makes
kind
you
of
all
Bat
stop.
family with like Year One
That
Robin
is
and stuff
actually
like that.
before my time. That is a winner, though.
Well, better than nothing. Oh. I'm sure your friend will be missing
Yeah.
this tonight.
Okay, console.
Light on the reading, but it's got some interesting photos.
Can Frozen
Ellie, that ain't for kids.
Whoa!
Cause Frozen chat, can I ask him what his vision be for a Starfire game?
Hold your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Oh. Why are these all stuck together?
Um,
I'm just fucking with you.
Frozen's would be dead last because Starfire is just like boring. I would only buy that just so I can stare at things.
You know what?
Oh,
This isn't that bad.
oh.
What'd you try to get?
That's boring.
I'm not even tired.
Okay, okay. So a Goonin Starfire game, a mediocre Arkham Knight sequel, or a somewhat peak prequel Arkham game. Okay. That would be my order. I'd say you remain number one because I actually want a prequel story. Arkham, obviously. Yeah. That'll be interesting. Yeah. So it'd be yours, your homies, then Frozen's.
Holy shit. Are we gonna help him?
Put your
Hey.
seatbelt on, Ellie.
Well, what about the guy?
Yeah.
He ain't even hurt.
Arkham Batman Beyond. Okay. Arkham Batman Beyond.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Then get out.
Shit! Okay, okay, I need to think about this.
Go on me, you chicken shit!
You know what? Yeah, you're gonna need to give more context for yours. Ah! No! Don't do this to me! Don't do it! You.
Motherfucker! What's wrong with these guys?
Catch your breath. We're leaving.
Okay. Watch out!
Stay down.
Calm it down! Calm it!
Don't lose him! Whoa!
Stop, stop, stop. I need to. Frozen, you need to justify your Batman Beyond game because he's cooking. He's cooking. Oh, because he doesn't want Batboat flying. Because he does. He does know what a good game is. How much shit can you throw into a game, though? Okay. Okay. Okay, let's think about this. Well, if it's a Batman family game, that would mean you would have Batman playable. He would need to be somewhat capable.
Yeah. All right. I think that's the last of them. You okay?
Okay. So, yours is number one
Good.
by a mile.
Get out of here.
He was just. He was 50x comboing. He was 50x comboing beat down on my ass with that. I was like, okay, so it'll be yours. I would 110% take a remake of those 3 Arkham games from your homie. No, you didn't say Arkham Knights, but I think City and Asylum should need one. Origins, we actually need that on current gen. That would be the hard carry of that collection, is the fact that you can play as, Arkham Origins. And then Frozen's little poopy Beyond game. We got all the Arkham villains. You get to play as everyone. You got the Batboat, the Batwing.
See anything?
Exactly. Customizable. Anyone can play it. Different skins. Different skins. Ultimate Batman game. So what are we at now? We're at 86 or is it 87?
See if you can get it propped open with something.
So I have to wait 13 years to get it.
Gnarly stuff in here.
Ellie!
See, look at that. I've got everything. I'm making the ultimate Arkham game. Frozen, what have you got? I got King Shark.
Okay, go.
Alright, I got it.
Oh no. Killer Croc. Killer Croc. King Shark is a Flash villain.
Look.
King Shark is a shark. Fair play. I needed a second to compose myself there.
Fucking hunters.
Yeah.
See, this could have been us.
You could have said I have to wait till I'm 100 and I would have still picked it.
How did you know
Know what?
about the ambush?
I've been on both sides.
Here's the question. When would theirs come out?
You kill a lot of innocent people?
When yeah. And just
Take it however you want.
keep it coming.
I guess this is where the assholes
Fucking hell.
live.
Okay.
Slept.
Now yours is gonna take 13 years. You said that yours is gonna take 13 years. What about theirs? When would theirs come out? I mean, yeah, the order would still be the same. Because your homie is remaking good games, that puts me in a safe position.
There's the bridge. That's our way out.
It just really depends on how shit the remake itself is. But I know the story
For me.
should be good.
Blood. Right here.
How about you let me go first and keep your voice down.
Yes. I think it's fair that you should stay apart, because if you have any association, that's going to bump it up. So I think for the sake of the debates, you should all not have no association with each other's games.
Good. Something else you can drive me crazy with.
That's awesome. What was that?
I don't know. Ellie, get down.
When did you learn to shoot?
Man, screw you.
You had an entire flock and you hit nothing.
I'm about to hit you.
Wow. Yeah, you're really upset. Well, if you want some lessons, you know, I'm more than willing.
Well, you said Frozen's... Okay. Well, yeah, most likely your game would end with Batman meeting Superman. Yeah, let me ask you my question. All with Arkham mechanic. Now this is kind of mild. This is kind of a mild one. All with Arkham gameplay, open world, free flow, gadgets. Frozen will make an Arkham Nightwing game. Yes, set in Bloodhaven. Your homie will give you an Arkham Tim Drake Robin game. And I would make... Yes, I will make you an Arkham Red Hood game.
Bridge looks pretty far.
Now here's the
We'll get
thing.
there.
It builds...
Whoa.
All of our games build upon a corresponding episode that we got in Arkham Knight.
Wow, now.
So every single character that has their episode. So Frozen will build upon his Nightwing episode. Your homie would build upon his Robin episode, and I would build upon the Red Hood episode. As a premise, that wouldn't be the main story, but as a premise of what we would be doing in our game.
We were up all night chasing his tours.
Oh, yeah, you were a part of that? I heard about this.
Yeah, this one chick, she would just not give up. I've never seen anyone with so much fucking energy. Just a couple minutes to sniff everyone else.
Thanks.
5 hours to do that.
So, Frozen's would be about Nightwing trying to step up. It won't be exactly an heir to the cow story, but it'll be him trying to take responsibility because Batman is technically not around.
Check out my rifle. Nice, a little head in the crosshairs.
So it's him trying to balance things in Bloodhaven and trying to help out in Gotham. Your homie is also a similar situation where, you know, Robin's in charge of Gotham because obviously because Batman's not around, so he has to take that big responsibility of being the one that takes care of Gotham because Batman's not here anymore, and neither is Alfred. But like, and he also has to deal with the relationship with Barbara and that kind of stuff.
Hey, he's over here. Behind him.
Mine is just going around, and I'm basically putting people in the ground
Hey, don't let him get away.
that need to be put in the ground, because obviously I'm Red Hood, I'm going after people. But then, yeah, here's the thing. Halfway through the story, he finds out that Bruce is apparently dead. So he honours his no-kill rule because of that. So he has a character arc where he at least tries to do it his way. As like a penance for not doing right by Bruce Wayne when he was still here. So in the beginning he will be killing, he will be taking out these these big bads that need to be put down. But then he finds out that, you know, the events of what happened at the end of Arkham Knight, you know, with Bruce blowing up his mansion and him thinking he's dead.
Hey, I saw something.
Yeah, all of them are so basically all of them are technically a sequel to Arkham Knight and a sequel to their episodes in Arkham Knight. They all will have their own unique traversal like Gotham Knights. Frozen will have a Nightwing glider kind of thing, like in Gotham Knights. Yes. Your homie would just bring back the cape from Arkham, so he'll fly like Batman because he has a cape. Red Hood, I will give him a motorbike. So he'll move fast whilst grappling, but if you're on the streets, you have a motorbike to drive around on. And they'll all come together, leading to a Bat Family game, so they're all connected, obviously. Yeah, so all three of our games lead into the Bat Family game. Because in each of the games, they all find out in their own perspective that Bruce Wayne is alive. And he brings them back together. Here's a question. I'm not going to tell you what the game is, I'm just telling you that they're making a game based off of the character. So even I'm not going to answer what kind of game mine would be. I'm just telling you the character, and just purely based off the character. Frozen is giving you a Superman game. Your homie, he is going to give you... He's going to give you a Wonder Woman game.
Yeah.
I will give you a Green Lantern game. Wonder Woman up top. Okay. Would you like to hear my vision for what it was going to be? Have you ever played Hogwarts Legacy? It'll be like that, where instead of picking what school you go to, you pick what Lantern Corps you join. You travel the galaxy and you try to, you know, protect your sector against the other lanterns that you are not a part of. You will have unique abilities based off of which lantern you are. It will have free roam and it will have cameos. Yes.
Don't let him get away!
My game will also have DLC focused around the Justice League,
Here.
and them becoming lanterns, or them using lantern powers, and how they react.
Watch my back. I got him.
So mine will have a DLC story pack where you get to be Batman and he's using the Fear Lantern. Hold on. Let me pause. Starfire technically doesn't. No, that's not it. Wait, is it? Starfire technically doesn't need a game, but I feel it would be cool if it was a sequel to a new animated show we are getting set in 5-6 years in the future. So she'd be 22 in my game, and it will most likely take place in space and other planets. And the beginning of the game takes place on Earth, and then again at the end. In my game, you will also get to play as Batman, Green Lantern, John Stewart, Jessica Cruz, and Atom. What the fuck has Batman got to do with Starfire? Unless he's paying his son a visit, what has he got to do with Starfire? Are you just trying to appease and make Batman steal the show of the Starfire game? See, when I said Batman will be DLC, he's using the Fear Lantern Corps, like he did in the comics. No, because each character that I choose, that a League member will be having a unique story based on a Lantern Corps that they chose. Batman, I chose because it makes sense. He would pick Fear. So you would get 4 story packs. The first will be Batman, and you have the story of Fear with the Yellow Lantern Corps, of him joining the Lantern Corps, and see how he kind of reacts, and how he is, and how different he is when he's on that team. You will then have Superman, which will be in the Blue Lantern's Power of Hope. Makes sense, right? Then it will be Flash, who will be part of the Green Lanterns, because he embodies will and keeps pushing forward. And you also have a dynamic unique to the Green Lantern to Hal Jordan, because they're good mates. Because they'll be part of that team, and you will go and fight Sinestro in that story. And then finally, you have a Wonder Woman story where she will be part of Compassion. Pretty sure it's purple. Pink's Love. Purple's Compassion. Yes. Actually, no. You wouldn't be able to pick them. You would get the option towards the end of the story to become one of them. So you would have the option to leave your Lantern Corps to become even more powerful by becoming one of 2 of those lanterns. You can either stay in your Lantern Corps, or you could have the kind of like a GTA scenario where you get given an option, like an A, B, C or situation. Where do I stay in your Lantern Corps, join life, or join death? Remaining in your group.
Oh man, Aaron survived.
What? Oh, comic book thing.
Death gets to chaotically just destroy anything in its path. We have the powers to basically just be overpowered and just destroy anything it sees. Forget it, it'll be much more powerful in cutscenes because obviously those are story beats. But in gameplay, you basically can wipe out. You become more OP. You will be they will be different in terms of behavior because death obviously you'll be more aggressive, have more temptation to kill, and life you'll be basically have more of a protector standpoint where you'll be easier to save everyone. And because you're so powerful, you can stop people easier as well, but you won't have that temptation to kill. So basically, think of it as more as one's more light-hearted and one's more aggressive, but they're both insanely powerful.
Right.
And I didn't tell you who the big bad is if you pick that in either ending.
There's our bridge. We're a little closer.
The
Just keep
big
at it.
bads. So this is what might entice you to pick one of those endings, because if you don't pick this ending, then you don't get this bad guy, basically. Because you're insanely powerful, you need an insane powerful villain to match that.
There, I can move that plane.
So if you pick either White Lantern or Black Lantern, you will have the ability,
This goes.
or the big bad boss fight you will go up against is the Batman Who Laughs. And if you pick Death, you will kill Batman Who Laughs. If you pick Life, you bring Batman back. That is basically what my story is and my game is for the gist. Pretty much. Again, you have evolving mechanics. You can be able to customize, kind of like in Spider-Man 2, where you customize your abilities or like choose what abilities you want. It'll be like that for, you know, different Lantern Corps that you're in. What move sets you choose to keep.
What was that all about?
Get on. We're cutting through the hotel.
Okay.
They wouldn't be more powerful.
That plank like
In
that.
their own respective rights, they are all equal. Because that essentially is what they are. Because they all harvest a set of motion. So not one is above the other. They just have different playstyles. If you pick...
Alright. Now you just need to find a way up.
Yeah.
Do you think those hunters are gone?
We're about to find out.
No. No, because you can't wear multiple rings.
It's clear, Ellie. Come on down.
Because you can't. Because it's a trade-off. Because if you embody hope, then you can't obviously embody rage at the same time. You can't be compassionate and rageful at the same time. No, you can't. Yeah, there was.
I bet we can get up there.
No. I never said that that Lantern Corps wasn't going to be in the game. I just said that you won't be able to be a part of that. They're actually the big bad threat. You fight each other, but they're the big bad villain if you stay within your Lantern Corps, and that you have to fight. You have to basically come together to defeat yourself, basically, because all of the Lantern Corps in one have to fight each other. There's also multiplayer. There's also a multiplayer.